A graduation with a difference from a school that has been making a big difference, Prospect College, located in St. Mary, not far from Ochiris in St. Anne. At the all-male boarding institution, teen cadets, all band members on full scholarships, are not only taught academics and eventually prepared to sit CXC subjects, they also learn discipline the hard way.
We learn to be hardworking, disciplined, and to demonstrate integrity in all aspects of our lives. What you see today is the embodiment of all these qualities. The polishing of the floors, the cutting of the lawn, the washing of the pig pen, the kitchen duties, and even the physical training. This exemplary institution was here for a purpose of rebuilding youth, and ladies and gentlemen, that's what it has done. When we were given our task, we had to ensure that it was done, or else we would have to redo the task.
The valedictorian for this year's 12-member graduating class, Rashid Blair, is among cadets presented as poster boys of success. Last year, when he was 15 years old and still in grade 10, he sat 6 CXC subjects and passed all, getting the best grade possible in 4 of them. He has gained admission to the Caribbean Maritime University and the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, a rare feat for a young man whose confidence has been making quantum leaps these days.
Today, 3 years later, I've gained the courage and confidence to be the valedictorian for this auspicious occasion.
And with the training they got at Prospect, combined with self-confidence, the birds are ready to reach higher heights.
Like young birds spreading their wings to fly, we must leave the nest to go out on our own. But no need to worry, because we are normal birds. We are birds that are product of this excellent institution. Fellow cadets, I know the training can be tough some days. You are going to feel like giving up, but rest assured, we the 2022 graduates have done it, so can you. We encourage you as we leave today to embrace the first-class training that you are receiving at Prospect College. And I leave with you the words of Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world."
For this grand opportunity to change the world, the cadets thanked all stakeholders, especially the late Sir Harold Mitchell from the United Kingdom. He started Prospect College 66 years ago through the Mitchell Green Foundation, whose surviving members are now Peter Green, Alexander Green, and Andrew Green. A representative of the Greens, Ian Buchanan, flew into the island to attend the graduation ceremony.
The world has shifted to a culture of me instead of we. So I hope all cadets remember that they're members of a community.
No doubt, the Mitchell Green Foundation, along with other well-wishers, would be elated to hear the school report that the young men have been making good use of the training opportunity despite the COVID-19 pandemic.
I am pleased to report that in the CSEC examination last year, we got 100% pass in English language. Our students are communicating well. We have also received 100% pass in principles of business. Our students are crafting highly effective business plans. We also had 100% pass in accounts. Our students are analyzing balance sheets. Our young men are reading. We had 100% pass in English literature. We also had 100% pass in integrated science and human and social biology. And I applaud the teachers and the students for this outstanding performance. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduates today have done very well, both in terms of their academic pursuits and their personal development. They are well-rounded, well-trained, and well-equipped with the knowledge, skills, and attitudes, and are now ready to exploit the opportunities that await them in this globally competitive environment.
Prospect College is not unaccustomed to turning out excellent graduates. Among them is the man on your screen, Jamaica's Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey. He recalled enrolling at the institution in 1980 after graduating from McGrath High School in Linstead, St. Catherine.
This idea of establishing a school like this, I believe what we need in Jamaica is more facilities that seek to address some very core and basic functions that are necessary to survive and for you to be that ideal citizen that you ought to be. May I hasten to say my experience at Prospect has actually laid the foundation for me and helped me to be the person I am today.
The Deputy Commissioner, who has responsibility for the island's crime portfolio, urged graduates of the 3-year program at Prospect College to steer clear of crime and violence. He appealed for them to respect themselves and others, as well as the country's institutions and symbols.
I want to challenge you to respect others, regardless of what they do for you. This means acknowledging others, listening to their opinions, and being aware of their feelings. May I say to you, graduates, that in our society, if we demonstrate more respect for others, then the level of violence that we are seeing would be a thing of the past.
The graduates also got sage advice from 2 government politicians, Councillor Michael Belnavis and Member of Parliament Crystal Lee.
Be temperate and sober in your habits. Be polite and considerate to others, and thoughtful in what you say and do. Practice honesty and truthfulness without compromise. Remember that success and advancement do not come by chance. The keys to them are trustworthiness, hard work, and intelligence.
I also want to say, when you leave here, please watch the company that you keep. Too often we see good students ending up with the wrong company, and it ends up derailing them in terms of where they end up. Watch your company. Sometimes too, some of us just will talk about the people, the young men who all of a sudden they call themselves choppers or whatever. They want to get rich quick, and other people getting themselves involved in wrongdoings. Do not follow those persons and those companies. And I want to say to you, continue to walk well. If you live a noble life and a purposeful one, you can say at the end of the day that your journey will not be in vain. Impact the lives of others. Try your best to impact the lives of others. Sometimes you're given a task and it may seem too small to you, but do it to the best of your ability, because it's when we give these small tasks and we do them very well and we're committed to them, then the Lord gives us even bigger tasks to do.
Member of Parliament Lee, like Deputy Commissioner Bailey, said Jamaica needs more institutions like Prospect College.
I really wish that we had more Prospect colleges across this nation. I really wish that the Prospect College could probably take in more than 30 students, because I can tell you that I am seeing the impact, the positive impact of this college and what it does for our young men. And on behalf of the government and the people of Jamaica, Mr. Buchanan, I would like to say thank you so much for the many years, the 66 years of what you have done for the youth of this nation.
During the graduation ceremony, the 12 young men who hail from 6 parishes collected their respective certificates, symbols of a journey completed. They are Rashid Blair from Clarendon, Austin Brown from Clarendon, Gilgarda Campbell from St. Anne, Devon Clark, Westmoreland, O'Brien Edwards, St. Anne, Shamar Fisher from St. Anne, Orain Grant, St. Catherine, Tyrese Green, St. Mary, Wayne Jarrett, also from St. Mary, Kirk Johnson, Manchester, Raji King, St. Anne, and Jaden Tennant, St. Anne. Shamar Fisher's mother, Cochita Fisher, who spoke on behalf of the parents whose sons graduated, lauded Prospect College.
On behalf of the parents, we are satisfied with the overall development of our sons and take this opportunity to express same I personally have observed the transformation that took place in my son's life. Shamar's confidence took a quantum leap from being shy and fearful of public speaking to one who is now able to express himself eloquently. He has shown his ability to manage his time properly and has honed his leadership skills. He has proven to be quite responsible and can be relied on to carry out assigned tasks. His mannerism and deportment speak volume of how much he has developed and grown. He has improved tremendously and can be considered a well-rounded individual. For the past 3 years, Prospect College has been an active participant in the overall upbringing of the young men that are graduating today. The assistance given by this institution is unparalleled.
Pulling the curtains down on the highly auspicious occasion, the graduates, accompanied by their junior band members, marched in military style to the exit of the institution. There they had a final exchange with their bandmaster Raymond Marlowe, who received an award for his 32 years of service to Prospect College. He, like the graduates, is leaving the institution.
Gentlemen, Vanity, well done. The hard work paid off. The hard work paid off. So we now understand better what we were trying to achieve while we were doing the rehearsal. This is the end product. And it was well executed this time around. So congratulations to all of you. Very good graduation program. Couldn't have been any better. I wasn't thinking it would have been this good based off the rehearsals that we were having. But you guys surprised me.
Yes,
Right, Mr. Johnson?
that is it, sir.
Right. So, you know, all the best to you guys, the grade 11s. You won't be here come tomorrow or later. So I'm wishing for you all the best. Hoping that whatever it is you're going out there to achieve, you'll achieve it. Remember prospect training, because that is why you're here and that is why you have been here, graduated now, because you've stayed the course. So well done. Students that will be here, you still have some time to go. Prospect can only get better because of you guys that will continue to carry on the tradition. So you need to do the best that you can at all times, not sometimes, at all times. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
So if you don't see me, you know where I am.
At Prospect College in St. Mary, this is the Jamaica Beacon.